So had a nice hike with new friend Matt. Matt and I have been communicating for several months, and so we finally got to meet up, and it's his birthday yesterday, and so we got him Chinese food, and it was nice, and had a nice hike through Honeybee Canyon, and there's petroglyphs there, so that was really cool too. And I think that I'm gonna start trying to keep track of my pulse, or being aware of my pulse when I'm having anxiety, because I feel it in my chest. And it's like beat, 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 and it feels all fluttery and super intense. And so I feel anxiety in my chest. So I was curious, okay, it's from adrenaline. Why? How? And then I was researching a bit more into it, and it could be heart palpitations. That's interesting. My mom has heart issues. I did just get hooked up to a I don't know what it was called anymore. A heart monitor a couple years ago, and my heart was completely fine. I was trying to figure out why I have blackouts. It was a couple years ago. So one of the main things that could cause heart palpitations is stress or caffeine. And I did drink a Monster today and some tea. So I am thinking about experimenting a bit with being more aware of what caffeinated drinks I drink, and then feeling if I feel the anxiety in my chest, if there's a correlation between that. Because I did have a handful of the big chest anxieties this afternoon. So I don't know. I did a secure thing. I responded to a message even though I didn't want to. And it made me feel better because the person's being so nice. So instead of, it's completely fine to be angry. And I allowed myself to feel angry and be angry and moody and pissed off, and recognizing that it's completely fine for me to feel that way. But just because I feel that way doesn't mean I have to act on it. I can't do anything to control the way I feel. It's fine to feel anger. I have it written on my door over there. If I need to be a bitch, I can be a bitch. If I need to be angry, I can be angry. If I'm anxious, that's fine. I'm gonna be anxious. So just because I feel angry, clearly my cats are angry too. So if I need to be angry, I'm gonna be angry. I'm angry. It pissed me off. And my avoidant yesterday, that's fine. I can be fucking avoidant. That's fine. If that's what I need to be at, that's fine. I'll be whatever I want to be. And maybe it's not exactly how I want to be, but if that's where I'm at and I need to feel that, that's fine. And to allow myself to accept myself to be that, that's fine. That's where I'm at. And if I'm not feeling secure that day, whatever. And so I allowed myself to move through the anger and take some time. If someone pisses me off, I don't have to respond. I don't. And so if I'm pissed off at someone or something and I need a while to respond, to move through it and feel my anger and get through it, sorry, not sorry. I gotta take as long as I need to process through my moodiness and my broodiness and my anger. And if I need to be angry for a while, I'll be angry. And so I was like, well, I ain't gonna respond while I'm angry. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna work and work and work all day. And I can be as angry as much as I want. And then at the end of the day, I was like, alright. Said nice things. They said such nice things. And you can't be angry at someone who's being nice to you. And that reminds me a lot of Ethan. I feel like Ethan in this scenario where I keep on being nice to him even though he's angry at me, and then I'm still nice and sweet. So now I'm the Ethan in this scenario, and I gotta be angry, moody, groody, and pissy pants. Sorry, Ethan, you're not the pissy pants. I love you. But I needed to be avoidant and allow myself to go through that and be angry, and that's fine to feel angry. And then I was like, alright, I sent nice things. Okay, take the time to figure out how to respond back as nice as you can. So I did. I was like, alright, I think that's about all I got in me. I'll just, this is nice enough. Thank you. This is nice. I said, I don't gotta be a super sweetie, peety, mooshy, gooshy. I could just say it how it is and get out the words and be nice enough, and then don't show the anger unless you showed it through your blog or venting it out or getting it out with Brandon or whatever. So I was nice back. It's just it's interesting that everything that I said on the vlog yesterday is how I feel, and then people go and they're like, oh no, I'm still nice, I'm not actually mean to you. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you, you mean to me, fuck you, get away from me, fuck you. But really, I'm like, oh, they're still sweet to me, and I cry, even though the fuck you. It's nice to have people still be sweet to me, even though I'm angry, even though they make me angry. I don't know, it's kind of like, it's not gaslighting, because no one did anything wrong. It's like, it reminds me of when I was going through divorce, and then I saw Tori again, like, months later. I was like, where were you? I really needed you, and you weren't here. Where were you? I don't understand. And it was just sad and hurtful that someone who was your best friend wasn't there at all when you were going through a divorce. And I know that, like, I've been pretty stressed out this year. Polka died, and then I had a PTSD thing with Lolly. And then I've been going through the stress of this job thing. It's just kind of like, guess I've had 3 PTSD triggering things just since the beginning of the year. Polka dotting was hard. It was hard to get through it. Lolly's joke thing was really hard. And that really fucked me up for a while, and then having the panic attack at work, I'm still recovering from that, and the stress of communicating with Daniel. I'm getting through it, but I mean, I don't want to be dramatic. I'm handling things the best that I'm able to. So what's next? What's for March? At least I don't think we saw an owl tonight. It was some sort of big bird, but I guess not. It was too loud to be an owl. I hope. Oh, I remember. Sometimes I forget what I wanted to do, but I have like a pull in a certain direction. And I was like, there was something on my phone that I wanted to look at. What was it? It was something over here. And I grab my phone and I look at it. I'm like, well, maybe I have a notification or a message or something. No, there's nothing. And then I remembered I wanted to read you some lyrics. So I don't know, it's weird how sometimes I forget something, but I know in the direction, like, I know which direction the thing that I wanted to do was, if that makes sense. I don't know if anyone else experiences that. So I want to read you at least some of these lyrics, because when I was angry today, I listened to this song several times because I was like, just fucking leave me alone. Okay. This is a really good song. Alright. That's a lot of lyrics. What in the world? Does he really say that many lyrics? Oh my, I don't think I'm going to be reading all this. Okay. I'll read some of them. Okay. It's Leave Me Alone by NF. I really like this song. This is a great musician that I discovered a little while ago. So let's see. Put right there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Panic stricken. Handled business, not a joke, yeah. Manners missing. Travel different, no control, yeah. Time to listen, time to zip it, keep it closed. My description, highly gifted, take some notes, yeah. Lack of interest, why'd you visit, hit the road. I'm kinda twisted, so keep your distance, be a ghost. See, I'm inventive, but quite the menace, you ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories, here we go. I want to memorize this rap, I really like it. I went from nobody to kind of famous. Hide my plaques inside of the closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health, where's my mental health? Diagnosed with OCD, what does that mean? Well, look, gather round. That means I obsessively obsess on things I think about. That means I might take a normal thought and think it's so profound. ruminating filled balloons full of doubt. Do the same things, if I don't, I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are pacing, they go round and round and round. It's so draining, let's move on to something else, fine. I'm in the game, but they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and don't want to blow it. I come out of nowhere, they don't even notice. The flow is so cold you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You got to admit I'm very devoted. I'm out of the ring, but they don't always help me, so I hold up my balloons and cover my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, but they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And it goes on. Okay, I'll just read this one. I'm just kind of skimming to see which lyrics are the ones that speak with me. Remember back in No Name, I said fame called. Told you I hung up, it felt kinda wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked how I'd been, I sent him the song. Yeah, I think he took offense, he kinda seemed off. I texted him that night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said this song sucks. Here are the symptoms, couldn't miss 'em. Wrestle with them, then penny flip 'em. Bounce 'em back up nowhere. You should get some. Who you diss and move the switch and don't come in the kitchen. You should listen, cooking records, for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this. Hold the tension, soul is bending. No pretending, open-ended, low percentage, so demented. Whole consensus, flow tremendous, no apprentice, no incentive. Show intensive, so possessive, tone aggressive, watch your step. When I leave me alone. Hold up my balloons and cover my face. Cover up my face. Hold up my balloons and cover my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Quiet, 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 quiet. Leave me alone. So, I skipped a certain, I think the middle of the song, but the song's, really good. What? What the hell? Matt just sent me a weird message.
Who?
Matt.
They send you.
Let me stop the vlog. Be sure to like and subscribe.